Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, right? Was that too much? Were they not friends? This motherfucker. Yeah, this wasn't in the game when I was doing it. I love it. I love it already. Scrumtush or Occuboinkle? Occuboinkle kind of fucks, but I also kind of like Scrumtush. Let's go with that. Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back. We'll go back. We listen to the rules here. Yes. What time is it anyway? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? No, you know everything. Help. Yes. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. You have home altered the laws. The end is never the end. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna beat the crypt, and we're gonna fucking speedrun the fuck out of it. Because I really think I can get a good time on that bitch. We'll figure out live split and shit. I'll do all the work.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm glad.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Yeah.
Never
Honestly,
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. We're in the first run, we listen to him.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sounds great. Don't ask any questions, we are a robot today.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Interesting.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know what it is either. There was probably a lot of bugs too. Using slides to show employees that everything was okay. Calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Love it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Love it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go. I don't know. There's also the chance of just bad quality. I don't know. That's weird.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's so funny. We're doing Mind Control Facility, of course.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Huh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
427.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Employee 427. Is it gonna show it again? There's us. Ah, interesting. Fired. 104 was fired. It even shows the fired rooms. Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Yeah.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, you're right, though.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Absolutely.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Wow.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't even know how to do that. Facility power. Yeah, that's gotta do that, right? Huh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Damn right. There's already so many fucking decisions, man. That's crazy. It's kind of insane in its own way.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Was it over?
No. Right?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Let's go.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his, and that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I love this.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's definitely the good ending, right? Alright. The end is never the end. Of course it's not. Oh, fuck. Okay. Round 2.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We shit on every decision.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, yeah. You have no idea, man. This shit's great. And look at the lights.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy. and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Let's see, number one dad. No jumping.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, well now then, do we wait or do we go? That is the question. Let's take a look. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, a lovely leaf. Got a little ocean view. Ooh. Turn on. Fuck. Surgers. We let it cook. It's okay. God damn. Fuck. There we go. Ooh. Little tube action. God damn it. It's like watching two AI. Wow. Crazy how easy it would have been to permanently delete an account. Jesus. Oh, bring your house down. Jesus. Fuck. So we'll put tubes right here. Well, fire truck. Right here. I know what we gotta do. Fuck, shots fired. Holy shit. You am I. Who do you think you are? I am. I got another one for us. We'll rob the... Okay, okay. This is how we're gonna, yeah. That's how we... Alright, perfect, perfect. And then now... Last thing we need. Perfect. So that'll go off randomly. It's on a 10-hour loop, so that should be good. Let's see. What else should we do? Ooh. Let's make sure this is nice, relaxing. We got to deal. Damn, let's go. Shots are being fucking fired in the chat. Let's go. It's definitely these two completely separate individuals are really going. God damn, I don't know who's gonna win. Fuck. One last one. Hey, whoa. Whoa, whoa. But look at all I've done. Wow. Wow, look at this. Get distracted just for a little bit. Yeah, actually, put it like right there. Look at that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro. Better start paying. Fuck, you best watch out. Fuck. Look, man, I'll pay you guys in big exposure. You guys get exposure. I'm making YouTube videos with this. Fuck. I know. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. I swear. I swear. I got something better. Okay, I think you guys just really need to relax, right? And I mean, I only know one way to relax. Okay? Wow. Look at that. Understood, understood. I got you.
Alright, we probably have Connor for like one more set of 3 days, right?
Oh, I'm in it for the long run.
You don't want to hop off?
No.
Welcome to your first day.
You gonna hop on this dick?
This is your
Mind if I do?
autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the
Is that coming
duration
through on
of your
stream? Because I don't hear it.
Alright, good night. Thanks for playing.
Good night.
Is my stream?
Wow.
Is there any audio coming for you guys from my stream?
boarding process.
You hear the stream?
The instruction manual consigned into your
I
ship's
don't hear it at all.
We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset.
So, like, bad news, we have to start from the bottom, but good news, it's my bottom. Oops.
Trying to get up in that ass.
I was like, who's this little gremlin?
I wouldn't worry about it. I honestly. Yep.
Alright. Hey, guess what? My favorite planet is Perfect
Chicken
Weather.
butt. Justin?
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
Sai? You alive?
Yeah, I wouldn't think too hard about it.
Think she's
Just be
having a
honest.
stroke?
Sounds about right.
Let's go.
Did you hear it?
Oh man. Yeah. Fuck, he's a mimic. Kill him.
Did you fall
Meanwhile.
asleep at the wheel?
I don't think so.
Sounds like you're snoring.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No.
God.
Fuck were
Did you
you
just fall
doing?
asleep?
Said I thought they were jerking off. Oh, I got an even
No.
better idea. Oh my god.
I was getting
dude. Watch this one.
some date.
So we can do this, right?
That's
Add
all.
existing. We can do
Some
Negan.
date.
Bathroom break? How come we could hear you?
Yeah. Wait, what?
It's 1-to-1, right? The audio's doubled, I hope. You're pissing like a racehorse.
Really?
Yeah, call your ass KFC because you'd be frying chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I swear to God, we could hear you like doing something. You were like,
It sounded like you were like,
Like
yeah,
slurping.
shitty fucking video quality.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
what happened was my headphone was close to my microphone. So it could have been like whatever you guys were saying was going through
Oh, I
that
love it.
voice
that makes
move.
sense. That makes sense. But I
So
also.
that's a weird way of saying you pee really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you were pissed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god, dude, that looks horrid. Okay.
Alright, landed ship. Does everyone have their favorite
Oh.
outfit on?
Sure thing. It's a me, a Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt.
Wait,
Happened
most
to
Italian man I know.
Yeah, although I'm voiced by Chris Pratt, so you know it's legit.
Did
didn't
Bill
put
already
on
go
an
home?
outfit? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Are you
You have money
kidding
to
me?
buy
Are you
coffee?
kidding me?
Oh.
That was early.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'll run
Yeah,
past it.
That's the danger bees. No shit.
Are you talking about the ocean? Or... Shit, I don't know what the desktop audio is. Okay, how's that? How's that? Better? Alright, alright. That said... Let's put that one right there. Let's put those right there. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's have like slight annoyance. How's that? Dead end. Disappointing. That's it. Okay. Didn't even consider TikTok audios. God damn. No, I don't know if I can. Oh no, I don't know if I can do that. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I don't think he ever left the ship. I'm gonna go check. Oh god. Oh god damn it. Yeah, he's still not.
You wanna take this metal frame with you?
Yeah, sure. I'll grab the. I think I can grab both. Yeah, I'll bring them both. Yeah, sure. I'll see you in a little bit. Too bad.
Not that if it's too heavy.
Of course. Especially if I'm getting chased. Wonder how this is gonna look. 42 pounds. God damn. Heavy engineering right here. Sounds like we're not being chased by bees though.
There's some juice on the table.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
You want to explain to me what you're doing here?
I came looking for booty.
You came looking for
I can't
sex
even do
with
that.
An underage boy?
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
I ain't come looking for
What's
no little
that?
bars.
That's just you
I
guys.
ain't
I'm
got
touching
no milk,
you.
no
Oh
cookies,
shit.
nothing.
Oh
I came
no.
looking for man's butt.
It's not gonna let me. I don't know how. I can't touch it.
Excuse me?
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Handsome.
Bees.
But see, I calls you Chris Handsome. I watch your TV show all the
Oh,
time.
yeah, they're at the front of
So
the
you can go
ship.
ahead and
We
bring them
just-
pounds.
wasp nest, so just don't go to the
Oh,
front of
you
the ship.
Ain't no
sold it.
difference.
You sacrificed your
Now,
life.
I tell you
So
what.
you just hear it,
I
right?
like you.
No, the
And I want
wasps
you.
are already at
Now
our
we can
ship.
do
We're
this the
ready to
easy
attack
way,
us.
or we
The
can do
wasp
it the
nest is right
hard
outside,
way.
so it's happening
The
to
choice
them,
is
so
yours.
where we won't get
Well, I don't think you and I will be doing
Yeah,
anything
that-
any
that's
kind of way.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Okay, cut. This isn't working. Someone get this guy out.
Don't make me ruin that fight. No, Chris, I'm a warrior.
Oh, it doesn't loop? Oh, you bitch. Oh, it doesn't loop? Oops. Sorry, I had my audio on to check because I don't hear it. Damn. Crazy. Very, very good time, huh? So many things happening. I love it.
Is fried chicken dipped in Kool-Aid. It's also covered
Jesus.
with Kool-Aid powder.
Just call me a nick.
God damn it. Fuck. God damn, that's so good. Alright. Shit. Well, unfortunately, we'll have to eventually beat this game. I think it's time. As things slowly disappear. You know, the satisfying video, though, kind of sucked. Can I just say that? Kind of hated that one. Yeah. Fucked up. You know what? So sad. So sad. Honestly.
That's funny, because it mattered when I ended up in the hospital having to get my appendix removed after.
He put the dick in appendix. Took rearranging your guts too seriously.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. That was pretty good. That was gold. Fuck. Alright. Son of a bitch. We're just gonna let this one play out because I don't know when it's gonna go off. That's pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That one is pretty fucking good. God damn. Goodbye, Thanos. We'll leave on the random laughter, but that's it. Alright. Oh, fuck. Spends 3 hours playing Crypt. Spends 2 hours in this one just playing this. Oh, I guess I should probably... I didn't forget any of them, right? Crazy. Alright, wow. And I don't look like a complete potato, so I'll take it.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We're not listening to him at all, though, this round.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
The fuck?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
God damn it. I don't trust you. I trust you, but what's the plan here? Let's go back. Is the plan to just distract me? God damn. I gotta play Stan. We're gonna leave it on this one then.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
God damn it. No, we're going blue. Thank you.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. Get wrecked, kid.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I love it.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help
4
elucidate the
gigs?
strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
What the fuck?
Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I'll let you choose. Should we choose the third door, or should we go back through one of the other two? What do you want to do? Can we have an AI play Stanley Parable? Middle door? Alright.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Ooh.
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's go. Good old Neil. 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Does how many doors have been opened? Okay. Okay. Got a little bit new textures on in here. Alright, now which door you want to pick? Choose the same one. I don't know if it'll be the same. I don't know how it's going to change. I'll let you choose. Damn. Friends list empty. Oh. A dead rat is off above me. Fuck. Alright, which door? Left, middle, or right? Or you want to keep looking at the... I'll keep looking at the leaderboard if you want. Mid? Alright. Let's do it.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know it didn't. Honestly, hard one.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ooh, that was close. That was close. I don't even know what time to spend there. Surely this isn't gonna get annoying, right? Oh, we got that one though. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm the best, but...
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What game are we gonna play? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Fuck. So, you sent me a queso. Fuck, dude. Should I just start yelling about how I'm not fat?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
This is Firewatch?
It seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there. Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
God forbid we play an open world
Out
game.
of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game, preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
What?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
The fuck are we about to start playing? There's so many. We'll watch all of them. Fuck. God damn it.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run
This
around. There
is
isn't any
Rocket
possibility
League.
that you could get lost here. Now
Never forget
this
that guy.
is game design.
Fuck.
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a
We'll watch them all, I
touchdown
swear.
together. Yes, I think surely we must.
I promise.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
See, who needs bots when you have alt accounts? Shit. No. I was gonna save it. Fuck.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Hold on. What are you doing?
Ooh. Oops.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Speaking of fucking dude, this is creepy as hell. Jesus, speaking of TikToks. Oh, I hate this. Like, dude, it'd be crazy if they just like put in the back rooms in this. Oh, that'd fuck me up. Or 2-7. Nothing. What the fuck is this? What?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Oh no.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Is Stanley just stuck in
and
there?
If he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Really?
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
Huh.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, I was like, is it? Crazy this is still playing, by the way. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Fucking speed run through this shit.
Stanley decided to go to the
I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Perhaps he
We'll
had
find
simply
out.
missed a
But I'm
memo.
not stopping. I'm gonna hold that W the whole time. We're never letting go of W.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just follow him all the way back through.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive
not letting go of
economy,
W.
why had he taken that risk?
Yeah, keep going.
All
We'll do
because
another.
he
We'll keep on
believed
reacting. I got you.
everyone had vanished. His boss
I'm
would
curious.
think he was crazy.
I'm down.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Weird.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were
Yeah.
starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my
Holy
thoughts,
shit.
he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that of course
that's that Chinese spyware.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Let's go to this, actually.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
That's insane.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I forgot.
I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Get the fuck out of here.
I have an office. I am real.
Go.
Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Fuck? We're not letting go W.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Has to be,
is
right?
what she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
What the fuck?
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there.
Despite how long
staring
we're
down
here
at the
listening
body.
to him talk about it.
And then she turned and ran.
Huh. What a sad ending. Wow. Is it all in my head? Or Stanley's head?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? It doesn't even work? And the RAM disappeared. What the fuck is going on? That's so weird. Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, something cool might happen afterwards. Oh well. Okay. I'm sure nothing is weird with TikTok. I mean, what could possibly be going on with TikTok? It's the it's not like X, the everything app, but I mean, you know, it's close.
Whoops.
Oh.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Huh. Is there not? If you notice, though, two, 8, 4, 5. It's red now. Hold up. I'm looking this shit up. I'm sorry. I gotta find out. Nothing. Huh. Sorry. Hmm.
Eight.
I'll take it, I guess. Damn. Oh well. I'm gonna get so much shit from him for doing this, aren't I?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
What an asshole.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
You're so lucky. I want to get a different ending right now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape is definitely questionable, but...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
Jesus,
himself.
okay.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know why, that seems like... I would be something like, what the fuck happened? Like, what did they send me?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
You got me worried.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
What the fuck?
blind to the world?
My mod blocked it. That's where it didn't even show me. What the hell? What? It wasn't auto-modded, it was just straight blocked? My mod settings blocked it. What the fuck word is in it? Okay. Wild. You're turning automod off, however, some messages may still be withheld from chat as some words are never allowed. Okay. Well, there we go. I turned it off. What the fuck? Save. Okay, maybe now it's okay? Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what they, but yeah. Yeah. It is, for sure. Yeah, they definitely want to, yeah.
The heart of the operation. Controls
I'm not too
labeled
shocked,
with
to be
emotions.
honest.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Come on, you guys know, we already turned it off once. Obviously, we're going.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
I'm trying to figure out what words are just blocked.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
What?
But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
2, 1.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Damn, I don't think
You
there's
know
enough
what?
time for me to go the other
hell with it.
route.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
maybe there's
right
supposed
now?
to be a 6. I don't know.
Or
Let's
did
try it
you
again.
just assume when you saw that timer
5.
that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
3.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I see.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Wild. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, we're not doing that shit again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content door? We'll check that out later.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I want to do the red door.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
Very
the
curious.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're gonna do that. I want to do this one.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's some... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Oh, this is so fucky.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What the fuck? Oh god.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I love this. What the...
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
We're gonna keep doing it.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Oh,
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be
no,
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
What the
Am
fuck?
I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
I don't trust you.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice.
Don't make me feel
all.
bad.
Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
What the fuck? That was so
Stanley
fucked.
decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Wow.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly
10
needed
out of
support and
fucking
guidance
10.
from others.
Holy
so the
shit.
thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Very true.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Come on, narrator. You don't want to break this game with me? Let's do it.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Let's break games. Just soft lock everything.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It won't even let me go through the other doors. Damn.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Oh. Okay. We'll do one more run and then we'll watch and stuff, but...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck, man?
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh, what?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted
I love
game
this.
over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Blames
did you
me.
Move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
That's what I'm saying.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story. I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
The fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
One of those doors. Nothing. Fuck. Yeah, man.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
What the fuck?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What the fuck?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Let's go!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Why not?
We
That was
both know
great.
you
Let's
didn't
go.
put
We
in
did
any
it.
Actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
God damn it. Motherfucker. Oh, okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple
Dude,
is
what
that?
a cool fucking game.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence
I'm
is,
doing
in
good.
fact,
I'm having a good time.
byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going.
Yeah, I know, right? How are you doing, man?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Fair enough.
Make sure you study it closely.
After this ending, we'll
remember it
react.
carefully.
We'll watch your
You
TikToks.
won't
I
want
got
to
you,
miss
my guy.
anything.
Oh, it's super important. Okay. I didn't expect to go this hard.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What the fuck?
Now,
I love this.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Alright, I'm listening to you, man. Me and you. We're going on this adventure together. This time, it's just me and you, man.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here,
Ooh.
the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Good question.
Since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
But
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
ah,
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me
huh.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Huh.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yeah.
Or what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank
Or
simply
do
because
anything,
it's
game
written here
restarts
on
its
this
Find
thing.
the line again. We have fallen
wall.
line. Find an identical replica
Well,
of the office.
who consulted me?
Attempt to
Why
make a
don't I
story
get to
here.
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
After a long
restarting.
time, Stanley
I don't want to
dies.
forget what's
So
going
fun.
on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
I'm not sorry for the video.
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. They're
Interesting.
always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of two
What?
open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason
That's
to
kind of
still
weird,
be
right?
here.
Should I have gone through the extra content, I wonder? That's what I meant to do, but it's fine.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to
Okay, I had the
interact
best
with,
ending.
he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm just looking at all the cool items, you know? Is that copper wiring,
You
maybe?
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance
Looks
to
like
the
some
story
duct tape.
whatsoever.
No electrical tape, though. Unless
I
this is
never
supposed to be
would have
electrical
thought to
tape.
mention
I'm not
it.
really seeing that. Oh, we got wrench. We got
Maybe to you
bigger
this is
wrench.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Sure
I
was.
hope your friends find this concerning.
You're not gonna give me the broom closet ending, dude?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really
What the
stupid.
fuck?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yep.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
He gets me.
And you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Very true.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in with the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony
fair
and
enough.
insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
That's so funny.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Really? I'm not getting a broom closet ending then? You're not gonna give me the broom closet ending?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Damn, that means he's not coming back.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Jesus.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I love this. Huh. Fuck with this.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good.
Feels like the correct ending. How
But
interesting.
of course, you being you, you'll probably
Good way to
spend
end
next
the
hour trying
fucking
to solve it.
Stanley parable.
Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Stanley stood on the roof.
I love it. Okay. Huh. The freedom ending, huh? It's just in beta. Okay. The countdown ending. Okay. Or it could go up or down with the freedom. Remember what was up, what was down. Countdown room, an early version, huh? Okay. Game design mock-up. Love it. Love it. Stanley's office from left to right. Huh. I respect it. Wow. Early version of the lounge. Office. Okay. Try to see if they talk about any other endings. Ah, I see. Huh. Apartment ending. Oh, the apartment ending. I never got that. Lead to a different ending. Ooh. Gotta get that next time we play. We'll come back to this, of course. Events? It was the simplest version that won out. That it was. Wow. Okay. How interesting. Fourth version of the ending, huh? Sure. Another part of the game. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. God damn. And it only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Fortunately, we realized this. We're supposed to do. Oh, I didn't know they had that. That's so fucking cool. Huh. Alright, let's just want to check out down here one more time, then we're out. Okay. Sentinel waged war against the narrator realized shortly after starting to build, it's far too jokey on the nose for the tone of the game, plus some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That would be kind of cool, though. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, man. With that, I'm content. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's finish this ending and watch some TikTok, everybody.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Oh, there's nothing for that? Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. Honestly, 10 out of 10.